What happens when a single dad makes a harmless joke to a beautiful stranger only to discover she's the powerful CEO of his company? In today's heartwarming story, you'll follow Ethan Carter, a devoted father who never expected one funny comment to change his life forever. From an embarrassing first meeting to an unexpected friendship, and eventually a romance neither of them saw coming, this story is filled with emotion, laughter, and second chances. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories. Now sit back, relax, and let's get started, Ethan. Carter rushed through the crowded lobby of Carter Technologies with a paper bag of breakfast sandwiches in one hand and his daughter Lily's backpack in the other. Monday mornings were never easy. Since losing his wife 4 years earlier, every day felt like a balancing act between being a devoted father and a hardworking employee. 8-year-old Lily skipped beside him talking excitedly about her upcoming science project while he tried to keep up with her endless energy. Despite the challenges, Ethan always made time to listen, smile, and encourage her. As they reached the reception area, Ethan noticed a woman standing near the elevators. She appeared to be in her late 30s, dressed in a perfectly tailored navy business suit. Her calm confidence immediately stood out, yet there was something approachable about her warm expression. Lily tugged on Ethan's sleeve and whispered loudly, enough for the woman to hear, "Dad, she looks like a princess from one of my movies." Embarrassed, Ethan chuckled. "A princess? I don't know about that." The woman laughed softly. "That's quite a compliment." Trying to keep the playful mood alive, Ethan smiled and said, "Well, if you ask me, you'd make a great bride." The comment slipped out, naturally meant as a harmless joke. For a brief moment, the woman seemed surprised. Then a mischievous smile appeared on her face. "I would need a groom for that," she replied. Lily giggled while Ethan laughed awkwardly. "Fair point." The elevator doors opened and the woman stepped inside. Ethan assumed that would be the end of the encounter. After dropping Lily off at the company daycare center, he hurried toward the executive boardroom where employees had been summoned for an important announcement. When he entered the room, buzzed with anticipation, senior managers sat quietly, waiting for the arrival of the company's newly appointed CEO. Suddenly the doors opened. Ethan's eyes widened as the same woman from the lobby walked confidently into the room. Every executive immediately stood in respect. She took her place at the head of the table and smiled. "Good morning, everyone. I'm Victoria Hayes." Ethan nearly dropped his notebook as the realization hit him. The woman he had jokingly called a perfect bride was now his new CEO. The weeks following that unforgettable first meeting passed quickly. Ethan expected his awkward joke to become a source of embarrassment whenever he crossed paths with Victoria Hayes, but surprisingly, she never mentioned it. Instead, she focused on transforming the company. Her leadership style was firm yet fair, earning the respect of employees at every level. As a project manager, Ethan often found himself attending meetings where Victoria personally reviewed important initiatives. The more he worked with her, the more he realized that her success came from intelligence, determination, and genuine care for people. Victoria also began noticing Ethan for reasons beyond his professional skills. Unlike many employees who constantly tried to impress senior executives, Ethan remained authentic. He spoke honestly, accepted responsibility for mistakes, and treated everyone with respect. One afternoon, a meeting ran later than expected, and Victoria saw Ethan anxiously checking the time. "Everything okay?" she asked after the others had left. "I promised my daughter I'd be at her school presentation," he replied. "I never like being late for her." Victoria smiled. "Then you should go. Family comes first." That brief conversation marked the beginning of a friendship. Over the following months, they spoke more often, sometimes about work and sometimes about life. Victoria learned about Ethan's journey as a widowed father and admired the strength it took to raise Lily on his own. Ethan, meanwhile, discovered that Victoria's polished executive image hid a lonely reality. Years of focusing on her career had left little room for personal relationships. One evening, after the company celebrated a major business achievement at a luxury hotel in New York City, Ethan and Victoria found themselves alone on a rooftop terrace overlooking the glowing skyline. The atmosphere felt relaxed and comfortable. Victoria leaned against the railing and smiled. "Do you remember the first thing you ever said to me?" Ethan laughed. "Unfortunately, yes, you told me I'd make a great bride, and I had no idea you were the CEO." Victoria's eyes sparkled. "Well, do you still think so?" Ethan looked at her for a moment before answering. "Only if I can be the groom." Her laughter filled the evening air, but this time there was a blush on her cheeks in that moment. Both realized their connection had grown into something far deeper than friendship.